Hello guys, I want to show you my Artillery Computer add-on for Arma 3. Therefore I created a small test mission. I've here placed a standard rifleman, a standard MK6 mortar and an artillery computer settings module where I enabled the gunner has access to the artillery computer and the Zeus computer, Zeus module. So over here in Mike 26 I placed a few riflemen, and let's see if we can hit them. By the way, I'm sorry for background sounds. Yes, I hope it doesn't disturb you too much. So let's get into the mortar and open the artillery computer. So the first thing we need to do is set our correct weapon, otherwise the calculations are terribly wrong. And currently we are located here in LZ Connor, around about at this point, and we need to set our position here. So I use 4 numbers for a grid for a position, and instead of armor coordinates for this point would be 029018. But I think it's a bit unprecise, and therefore I have 10-meter grids, so the x-coordinate for this point would be round about 0297, and the epsilon coordinate would be round about 0187. So the last number here of each coordinate has to be estimated by u. So in the height, you can see here, this is 171 meters. Yes, so let's use this. The slope value is displayed in the right upper corner. For x, we need to set minus 1.0.01. For epsilon 0, okay. And now we need to tell the artillery computer our target location. The target is exactly here in this point. Well, so the coordinates are around about 0437. And for epsilon 0382. The height of the target is around about 227 meters. So let's try to calculate an angle. Yes, we have no angles. That's because we are in close mode with the mortar, and the range in close mode is not that high. So let's select medium and recalculate. And also in medium mode we can't hit the target, so let's select far and try again. And now we have angles calculated. There are 2 angles, a low and a high angle, in which we can shoot. The low angle has a disadvantage and an advantage. The advantage is the much less time until the projectile hits the target. But the disadvantage is, due to the low angle, it might hit a hill instead of the target, if there is a hill between the artillery and the target, and then you have no effect on the target. So maybe you want to prefer the high angle if you shoot. So let's write down the coordinates on a paper. 71.8 degrees. And the direction is 35.7 degrees. And remember the mode you entered here in the artillery computer. So just mortar. Okay, we need to press page down until we are nearly at the values, and then we can adjust the value smoother by pressing shift page down or page up. 71.8 we want to set here. By pressing F we can switch the mode. I press it twice to get in the far mode, and now we need to adjust our direction to 35.7 degrees. Yes, let's use this. So I switch over to Zeus, and we can look if we hit the target. It wasn't a perfect hit, but all targets are down, so it was successful. Okay, we can leave and show you something more. Maybe we want to save this location for a later engagement, so let's save it as T1. And if you close the artillery computer, the target is marked on the map, and if you open the artillery computer, set some strange values, you can simply load the old values with the load function. Okay, now we hit the target, but maybe we want to hit a target nearby, or maybe we hit not our target and want to adjust our fire. Therefore we can use the offset. So let's say we want to hit, as in Mike26, the radar here. So let's adjust our X coordinate to the west by 15 meters. And to the north, it's around about 70 meters, I think. So, recalculate in far mode. Now we have new angles. 71.37 degrees and 34.46 degrees. So adjust our mortar. And the direction, 34.46. And let's fire for effect. So we hit the target. Nice. If you have any questions or suggestions, post them please in the Bohemia forum. And thanks for watching.